Hello and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, we're going to be looking at what I have planned for the very last week of March. And it's kind of funny, I went to start planning over the weekend, and then over the weekend, I realized that it really wasn't going to be quite as much of a week as what I had thought. So right off the bat, I was thinking, all right, I'm going to skip Rover this week, which is our mentor text. And then I'm not going to do anything new with Redwood Literacy. So I'd already kind of done this, and you can see I was starting to do things. So here is where I had started planning for our normal, like a 4-day week of schooling, which would include Fix-It Grammar, our 3 days of sentence construction, 4 days of spelling usually, and then I had just only typed up, not typed up, I had only wrote down that she would need to type up her final draft because I was going to go get my book and list everything down. And then I added all of these things. Well, then I moved over here to this section right over here and just slowly started putting some stuff down. And then I was like, oh yeah, we have a field trip on Tuesday. And then Thursdays are minimal homeschool coverage. And then something came up on Friday, so I was like, you know what, we're not going to school on Friday. And then I really kind of spaced that it was Easter this weekend. This month has just flown, to be honest. I just didn't quite realize we were here already. And it's a lot earlier this year, which I think also is throwing me off a little bit. So honestly, we only have 2 real full days of school this week. We will do a small amount, I think, on Thursday, maybe. We'll see. I don't know if we'll actually get anything done. So really, I'm not going to do Fix-It Grammar. You see, I have Fix-It Grammar listed here. I don't want to do like 2 days of it and then have 2 more, and that just kind of throw off my whole a mojo, I don't know. When it's like that, I just don't prefer to do it like that. Like, I don't mind if it's like 3 and then we'll catch up on the weekend. But with this being Easter weekend, I don't want to plan anything. We have things going this weekend. So I'm keeping it super, super minimal this week. We are, and you can right here, I had my 4 boxes because, again, I was thinking we would be doing school for 4 days, but I am going to try to get in 3 days of dimensions. Now, tomorrow is a field trip and we're going to be driving. And tomorrow's lesson on Tuesday is actually a practice of all the area and the perimeter that we're going to be doing, or I guess all the area and perimeter that we have been doing. It is a practice, a chapter practice. And so I think I'm going to actually take that with us and maybe do a car school and get that checked off so that we can do math. And then that would leave me with possibly getting 4 days of math done, which would be pretty awesome. So if we could get 4 days of math done and then 4 days of reading, I'm honestly good with that. I think that's just amazing. And I'm not going to be too super worried about this week. I think it's actually really fine. It probably is a good time to take a minimalistic week here. This is Monday. We've already done our school day today. And so my plan is we did all of space today. Here are 2 of the little art projects that we did today, which is so fun from the Little School of Smiths. So we actually talked about Uranus and Neptune today. So that is Uranus and this is Neptune. And I thought they were very pretty. And so we'll put those in her book. She's already done the writing for them. And so once those are dried, we'll get them glued into her little space book that we're making. Typing, we actually did today. So something occurred to me as we were working on our final draft for IEW is that I haven't really showed her very much as far as like working in a Word document, saving a document, sending a document, that kind of stuff. So we actually worked on that today, and I do need to add that. So let's just flip over here really quick. I'm going to put that under extra, and I'm going to put that, computer studies? Maybe? I don't know. What would you call that if you're teaching them how to do things on a computer as far as like saving files? I want to say computer science, but I don't feel that's it at all. I feel that would be like a coding sort of thing. But I'm also looking into a typing program, and I think it's called Read and Spell or something like that. It does cost. I know there's like a ton of free ones out there, But I'm looking into that. I'm thinking about adding that in. But some more things that we did today that I actually totally forgot to write down today is we did a fun little game on the 50 states. And so she would have this little map and she would pull it up. It's called Shepherd Software right here. So with the glare and everything, I'll put it right here, a banner. Shepherd Software, there's actually like geography maps in there that you can play with. And then I got to looking and there was like multiplication games, all sorts of like math or science. It's free. It didn't cost us anything. So she did that. So that was like a 50 states matching. And then I already do have the multiplication practice wrote down. So that was something kind of fun to start our morning with. We actually finished A Sign of the Beaver, our read aloud book today. That was really good. So that was actually the very first thing that we did this morning was finish that up. And then we moved over and we did the 50 states matching. And so she had to click on it, find the state. There's like capital ones that you can do. So I'm going to start tying some of those in. And then we also, a rabbit trailed there. I don't remember what I was doing, but I don't know if it was important or not, but we did the 50 states matching and I wanted to show you what that site was. And then we did I guess I'm going to call it the computer studies as she was typing up her IEW. So she finished up her final draft and she's able to type that. And so I showed her how to like underline things, how to highlight things, how to get a double spaced paper, how to save that file, how to email me that file so that I can print it off. And so, again, that isn't something that I have really covered with her, and I want to start doing that a little bit more. And I should probably make a note of that somewhere so that I remember that I want to keep doing that. Now, we came back up here to spelling. I don't think we'll get 4 days of spelling this week. I'm not even going to try to get 4 days of spelling, actually. And going back in with this typing. So I saw that it's a typing program, but I think it also has like some math fact practice or something like that in there. But with the typing, you can put your spelling words in there for the week and they can practice spelling their words in that typing program. So I think that's pretty cool. We're going to do our cursive a few times this week. We're doing our word roots. We will hit the state history this week. And then, like I said, we're keeping everything really pretty minimalistic. We covered all of our space today. So we had Uranus and Neptune. Since they're kind of like considered the twin planets, we just covered them both today, watched the videos, did all of the reading for them today. And then over the next few days, we will work on our history and geography. We're slowly wrapping up that colonial era. So like I said, we probably only have a few more weeks left in that before we will start our next section. Just real quickly, we will go ahead and do our sentence construction because we can get it done so quickly. So she'll do this. Well, she did this today. She'll do this the next day, and then the next time she'll do all of these. And so all of this goes really, really quickly, and she can get all of this done in one day, no problem, especially since we're not really adding any of the extra. But I am loving the minimalist approach here that's happening for this week. And again, it just was a kind of a different week than I even anticipated. I did not expect this when I originally started planning everything for the week. So I don't have a ton to show you, but I did have a few things to share with you. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.